Georgia attorneys' involvement in the U.S. Capitol riots is now highlighted through court documents. And that is our top story tonight, folks. Those documents finally unsealed for all of us to see, which explains how the FBI caught up with him using his social media pages. Investigators say his posts were laid out before, during, and after his alleged participation in the siege on the U.S. Capitol. 11 Alive's Hope Ford is in Atlanta for us tonight. She's going to break down what she learned from those documents. Hope?
Yeah, that's right. The FBI first learned about the attorney from Americus, Georgia back in November when a concerned citizen tipped them off about threatening posts on his social media pages. But there were posts from January 5th and 6th that ultimately led to him being arrested. Posts like threatening to shoot Democrats and bragging about allegedly kicking in Nancy Pelosi's office door. The FBI says these social media posts belong to William McCall Calhoun Jr., a Georgia attorney. Court documents spell out how an FBI agent was provided a video of Calhoun inside the Capitol. There's more posted on Facebook and Parler, all seemingly self-documenting his participation in the riot. The FBI says Calhoun boasted about being one of the first to kick in Nancy Pelosi's office door, but when SWAT showed up, they retreated, and soon another picture popped up on Calhoun's social media with a caption describing a hostile takeover. Although these January posts are what led Calhoun to be arrested and charged, they aren't the only ones. A Parler post from December 29th seems to encourage people to be in D.C. on January 6th to demand fair elections now. And in another post, Calhoun seemingly identified someone else. He said him and a buddy who he named were among the first 200 people to rush up the steps and clash with police. Calhoun was arrested last week and is set to have a preliminary hearing this week. All
right, Hope Ford for us tonight. Thank you. And he's not the only person with Georgia ties, folks, facing charges for their involvement in the Capitol riots. Christopher Stanton, Georgia, was charged with entering the Capitol illegally and violating the city-wide curfew. He took his own life inside his Alpharetta home. Cleveland Meredith, charged with making threats to Speaker Nancy Pelosi. He was the 1986 graduate of the Lovett School, where he was banned from campus in 2019 because of those threats of violence. And we all remember this guy right here, the man known as the zip tie guy. Dunwoody native Eric Munchell is charged with illegally entering the Capitol. He had previous run-ins with police in Fulton and DeKalb counties. And 65-year-old Grant Moore of Beaufort is charged with carrying a pistol without a license. Police arrested him after the curfew went into full effect.